In this Webflow tutorial, I'll teach you how to make a background transition effect when, for example, it goes from white background to a black background back to a white background. So let's go ahead and jump into Webflow. All right, guys, as you can see, I just have a dummy project right here, and how this is set up is just using traditional box model, sections, sections, and sections. So we can see the first section is a hero section, which has a white background. We can see the second section right here has a black background. And this third section right here has a black background as well. So what I'm thinking to do is that it starts from a white, then it goes to a black just normally. Then this specific second section goes from black to a white in this specific section, then goes back into a black in this third section right here. So what I'm going to do is teach you the premise. I would recommend just naming your sections. So this is how this current site is built. It's built in a way where I can put a combo class. Let's just say, for example, #3 for the third section. Then I can go into the second section and put a #2. And I can put in the first section #1. So I've just added combo classes to these three sections, which will be applying some sort of background transition animation. So let's go ahead and put the trigger. And I want the trigger to be this specific second section. Because like I said again, we have a first section, second, and third. We want the second section to transition from black to white. So with the second section selected, we can go ahead and hit interactions, hit new element trigger, and want to go ahead and apply it while scrolling into view. So this is saying when this specific second section is seen in the view, we're going to play some sort of animation. So here on action, we can go ahead and hit play scroll animation. Then right here where it says animation boundaries, there's two options. The first one at 0% tells you when you want this trigger to start. Do you want it to start when this specific div block is start entering? Or do you want it to start when it's only fully visible on the screen? In this case, we'll leave it as start entering. There's also offset options. So offset options allow you to add an offset. So let's just say when you say start entering, you can put an even more delay, a space delay. Below this is the exact same premise, but for exiting. So in this case, I'll just leave it to default, fully invisible. From here, we can hit plus in the scroll animation. Go ahead and give it a name, BG color change. Then with the specific first section selected right here, this first one, which we put a combo class of #1, we can go ahead and hit plus in the 0%, and we can go ahead and select background color. From here, it's automatically affecting the class, and because we put a combo class in everything, it's not going to affect every other class. This is basic CSS stuff. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and change the background to be that black. Then at the second point, I'm going to go ahead and change this background color to white, because I want it to go to white. Now you notice in live preview, we can go ahead and toggle this on. And if we scroll from 0 right here, all the way down, you'll notice it's slowly transitioning from black to white. But obviously the timing is off. And we've already kind of hinted why earlier. So what we could do in this situation, and there's many ways to do it, we can go ahead and drag this up to around 22%. And how am I getting this 22% number? Well, if I toggle the live preview on, and I go ahead and scroll down, you'll notice this green 7% right now on my screen. If I scroll down about right here, actually, about 46%, that's when it actually reaches the second section. So maybe I'll drag this down to, let's say, 40% right here. Then I'm going to go ahead and select that second section, hit the plus at 0%, background color, and I'll go ahead and change it to black. So I'll sample it to this black that I have, and I'll go ahead and change the effect to class. And again, you'll notice this is affecting #2, which is a combo class. And in the second point at 40%, I'll go ahead and change the background color to be a white. So now if I toggle the preview on, I can start at the top. It's going from black, and now it's slowly transitioning to white. And then I want this from white to go back to black, not this harsh effect right here. So exact same premise. I'll go ahead and change it probably around, let's say, right here, which is around 96%. So I'll just change it to 90%. So of course, play around with it. I'll hit plus, and I'll go ahead and change the background color back to this black right here. And for additional, I can select this third item right here, hit the plus at 40%, hit background color, change it from white, and then go to the last point, change the background color to a black. So now if I preview the animation from the top, you can see live preview toggle is on at 0%. If I scroll down, this first section goes from black to white, and this second section goes from black to white as well. That's what's happening. Then this second section goes from white to black, and the third section also goes from white to black in the exact same keyframe. And that's essentially how you do it in a nutshell. Of course, you may have some different items in your specific section. For example, in my case, I kept it super simple to show you guys the premise. It's just an image. But if you had different items like a white text, you can go ahead and animate that specific white text to, let's say, start from black to white to have this even more seamless effect. It's up to you what you want to do, but I hope you found this video super helpful. Leave a comment on what you guys think. I'll also answer any questions you might have in my next video. And if you want to watch more free Webflow tutorials, check out my playlist right here. I'll see you guys in the next one.